What's going on, guys? Kiger here, and I've gotten the question recently, what should I be getting in the in-game shop? I'm going to be going over each shop and what you should be looking for. Today's Monday, so let's get into it. Alright, it's not a shop, but let's check out the professions first. So with processing, what I like to do daily and weekly is daily I like to make my 20 durability stones. This may not seem like a big deal because they've been giving a lot of stuff to global recently, but this will become a bottleneck as you go, and you're limited to 20 a day or 20 and 20 using subjugation stuff as well as magic cores, which you don't want to be using. So doing the 20 a day on the regular right there is very powerful, and I would always do that. Weekly, this right here, the altered leather, you get this from Baphomet, and it's not guaranteed. So if you're having trouble getting these for your outfit crafting, go ahead and do the 20, which you get from the mini bosses guaranteed. I will have a video about the best way to farm those later on this week. But the altered leather is very powerful for the outfits. And then down here, props for sale. Now, what's interesting is it'll say 1/1, 1/1 on a bunch of these, but if you take a look, when you click there, there's two tabs above the name. One that says I can do the zircon and iron, which is weekly limit 1, as well as the second one, which I already did, that you can do both weekly. And then most of these you can do that, whereas the one on the far right, the fancy handmade doll, is very interesting because it's worth $500,000 gold, but I've been using it for outfits for those bonuses. But once I'm done with the outfits, this will turn into $500,000 gold a week. And then we look into alchemy, and what's interesting here is at 7, I'm not really looking at master. That's a lot of gold, a lot of resources, and really that's super end game. What we really want to be looking at right now is the purples, so level 7. As you'll see right here, you can do 2 of these a week without having to use tritium, which is very expensive to put together. So if you take a look, I like to do 2 a week. I like to do 1 for the arachne and 1 for the shield piece until I get the ones I want for my character. Then I won't make those anymore. Same with the moonstones. Both of these, the other one is used on your weapon and sub-weapon. This one's used on your accessories. I like to get those situated, and then you'll be doing all 4 of these for your runes. I like to do the 1 a week one because, as you see, the other currency that it costs, if you take a look, you get this Vita and Tau, you get this one from Midas. So you just do the 1 a week because you don't want to, I don't want you spending all your gold and all your resources in here. So just do the 1 a week, and then, this is an MMO. So over time, you will complete it. All your runes will be in order. You'll have everything you want set up. Cooking, I don't really have a daily, weekly thing that I'm trying to do. And blacksmithing is just whenever I need to. Now let's look at the actual shops. So starting at Arena Shop, you'll see what I already bought. I like to get the Devilmon and Restore Stone weekly. Grab the Legendary Scroll monthly. And then you start getting into a crunch if you're not on the Battle Pass. This is probably the most you're going to get to if you're not doing the Battle Pass. You might get a couple of the werewolf pieces and then whatever your weekly payout is. But the idea is these 4, not so much to build the werewolf, but to get those pieces so you can exchange them for other things. I would be doing the same thing with the Joker pieces, but I'm trying to save up to get the outfit for the bonuses. You'll see the same thing when we go over to Brawl. The Devilmon and the Light and Dark Scroll are the most important thing. I got the 4-star one this month. I'm not going to next month. I did it this month so I could hurry up and test the 4-star event monsters, but that's not a big thing you need to be worried about. I do like getting all 4 of the galaxy stones because they added the effect where we can put them together. So, and really, I end up with about 5 purples doing this way, a little over 4, and that's really, really good. And then once you're able to, over time, as you see, I have 2 pieces of the outfit. So that's really where I'm at. And then once I get those last 2 pieces of the outfit, that's the whole thing. Guild shop. The most important things are the Heart Magician pieces because she's very, very powerful in PvE, and you get her entirely for free doing it this way. Amazon pieces so you can exchange for other things, and the LD scroll, which is very important in my opinion. Then I'm going to be going after the outfit, and I know some people like to get the orange pickaxes for Battlefield if you're trying to push Battlefield. That's going to be a personal decision. I'm personally not. Also, the first thing you'll do starting the game is the ingredients. This is the easiest way to get everything for your cooking. You could just get it over time, pap, 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 all the way done. You don't have to worry about figuring out the crafting. But if you would like to do it yourself, now that we have auto mining and farming, you can check my Discord link down below. I have every single unlock for cooking, so you can get everything that way. Ascension Shop, really it's just Valkyrie and Mammoth pieces, and then both the outfits. The rest I'm using for what it's supposed to be, the tower stuff. I might eventually get the 2 horses just for completion stake, but I would stay away from the secret energy and the magician's research log. Galagos. This is every 2 weeks, not weekly. It's for the Galagos season, which is 2 weeks. The most important ones are going to be the 10 L&D legendary scroll pieces, which in 3 rotations will be a L&D scroll, the LD scroll, the refining catalyst, and the Devilmon. Those last 2 are probably the most important, period, the end. You obviously want all 4, then the outfit when you're able to, and really the amount that these cost, I wouldn't really touch them. Really. The Breath of Life, don't go for it. The Treasure, don't go for it. The 4-star Devils don't matter. Really, that's all you want. If you have extra, I would get the blue or purple if you just have extra points laying around after you have the costume. Moonshadow store. So you get all these Devilmons from first time rewards. Then you start getting into, once you get the higher tiers, Warrior 3 and Hero, you can do these monthly. What's interesting is you don't actually have to be Warrior 3 or Hero. Once they added the leaderboard system for Battlefield, if you end in that higher Transcender or whatever it's called in the top 20, you are considered as being way past all of these. So even if you only have 50 kills to your name, you're a combatant for whatever reason, you got all your points from mining, you will be able to buy all these things that have higher tier requirements. So keep that in mind. As far as normal, what I like to do is right there. I don't really recommend doing the Skystone ones down here. I'm at a point right now where I'm good on Skystones, and I really just need gold for my crafting, things like that. You need to decide where you're at. Do you need gold or Skystones? And that's what these 3 things down here do for you. The durability stones and the restoration stone, always going to be useful no matter what. As far as the spell books right here, same as I said in the other shop, I will buy all of these that I am able to, so I can craft them up so I can have better spell books for my equip. Then if we check the outfit, this is a long time coming because you get that currency for kills. It's going to take a long time to get those. And this is the same thing. You decide if you value gold or skystones. I don't think it's worth it, but you decide you. Subjugation. Only mainly use this shop when you're trying to get your blacksmithing up. And then tools over here, you can get these purple yarn balls. I don't recommend it, but if you have extra points, you can. What I really suggest is getting the orange of whichever one you want, doesn't matter which one, and then disassemble them for gold, for pieces, for everything equipment related. Raids, they added the crafting piece of each of the bosses. Go ahead and grab those. Those are going to be the hugest thing for all of them. And the equipment, when you're doing these equipments, let's say you actually want to build the boiling waterfall weapon, right? I wouldn't suggest getting the 540. I would suggest doing the 940 because you're skipping it. So instead of 5.4 or 5.5, you're getting a 6.0, 6-star, 0 awaken, and that's much, much better. Probably the biggest one that I did personally is Foggy, and then doing 5.10 for the marble. And that reduces the cost of bringing it up. Sure, it cost more of the raid coins, but it's not really a huge deal in my opinion. Seal coin exchange. Same thing here. Your main weapon right now in the game is Noah's Distress Staff. This is your go-to 6-1 item. And if we take a look at what you're saving from 5.4 to 6.1, it is astronomical. And that's why if you look at the price cost, 660 to 1120, it's showing that it is more beneficial to get the staff versus the bladed wing staff. Nothing else in these stores are worth it. One thing of note is once it's added to global, the Twisted March shop does have 5-star Kalia runes and 6-star Kalia runes. You're going to get Kantana soon, so both options will probably be there. Go ahead and grab the 6s once you're done with whatever you want from Twisted Marsh Shop. You can check my video on my channel about what I suggest there. But Vampire and Despair runes are a very, very powerful PvP rune. As far as the actual shop, the only thing that I recommend for everybody, free to play or spender, is the Path of Growth ticket package and Essence Dungeon ticket package. Snag those up. They're 500 crystals. I know that's not free, but that is free to play accessible. Go ahead and snag those up. Those are going to be huge. Sit on them until there's an event to use them. Let me know in the comments section down below if this helped you. Until next time, guys.